First Down Friday Night is sponsored by Bank Independent.
Hey, welcome back to First Down Friday Night. We'll get to your Week 1 highlights in just a few minutes. But first, we've got some news updates and our kickoff forecast. So let's head over to Kanisha Dees first, followed by Jordan Dressman, who have those items.
Thanks, Mo. We hope you're enjoying the show. I'm here with your top headlines of today, starting off with increased security measures at Deschler's home football game. This comes after Deschler student and football player August Borden allegedly fell on a stairway and sustained serious injuries earlier this month. Theories are swirling on social media, many calling for a boycott of the game, and some even threatening to storm the field in protest of the school's handling of the incident. To prevent incidents like these at tonight's football game, Tuscumbia City schools are locking down the field, implementing a clear bag policy and limiting access to the field. And the man accused of shooting a Scottsboro police officer has waived his preliminary hearing. Daniel McCarn filed the motion Thursday afternoon through his attorney, sending the case directly to the grand jury. McCarn is charged with attempted murder in the July 26th shooting of Lieutenant Derek Porch. And finally, the race for mayor of Guntersville isn't over yet. City Council held its canvass of the election this afternoon after just one vote separated the two candidates in Tuesday's election. After provisional ballots were counted, incumbent Lee Dollar and Jeff McLaughlin were tied. Another election will now be held on September 23rd to find a winner. That's it for your news update tonight. Now let's get a weather update from Fox 54 Weather Impact Chief Meteorologist Jordan Dressman.
Now, the Tennessee Valley's certified most accurate forecast from the Fox 54 Weather Impact Team.
Now, some would argue that Christmas is the most wonderful time of the year. I beg to differ. College football is definitely the most wonderful time of the year. You've already gotten a taste of the college football season. You watched Auburn and Baylor earlier this evening right here on Fox 54. Mo and Nick already discussed those highlights. If you missed those, you'll be able to catch them on Fox 54 Plus. None of our teams are home this weekend. Alabama's going to Tallahassee, Florida. There is a chance of some scattered showers and thunderstorms down in Tallahassee, but honestly, the weather doesn't look all that bad. Climbing into the mid-80s, got a high temperature right around 84 degrees. UNA, they're going to be in Bowling Green, Kentucky. Plenty of sunshine, also talking about a high temperature right around 84. Conditions in Kentucky quite fantastic. Out into Arkansas we go. Fayetteville, Arkansas for Alabama A&M. We're talking about 82 degrees. And then the big noon kickoff, which you can watch right here on Fox 54 out of Columbus, Ohio, Texas, and Ohio State. 76 degrees up in Ohio. Have a good look at the next 7 days. We stick with the below average temperatures as we head into the early and middle part of next week, also holding on to opportunities for rain on Labor Day.
Ready for some Week 1 action, Nick?
Let's do it, baby.
Indeed. Here we go. We start off on Garth Avenue. Randolph taking on Madison Academy. Raiders down 14-7, going for it in their own territory at 4th and short. Here's the pass right here by Landon Leo. Walker Mitchell can't hold on to it. Ball goes over to Madison Academy. Mustangs wasting no time. Galen Scott taking the handoff, going left, bouncing off the defenders and finding pay dirt right here. Touchdown Mustangs. 21-7 at that point. Now, the Raiders, things just went from bad to worse for Coach Lloyd's team, as they will fumble on the first play of their next possession. It'll be Henry Yelberton coming up with the fumble recovery in Randolph territory. So the Mustangs are cooking with grease.
That's that good kind of cooking.
Indeed. Here's quarterback Charleston Owens with the rock, doing a little shake and bake. Eventually, he takes it up the field and right into your end zone right there. I had to step back and show my quick feet still work. That will lead to this. Owens, for all the time. And eventually, he fires across the field, and he's got Zion Williams into the end zone. Touchdown right there. 28-7. It's still in the first quarter. Mustangs lead. Let's check out your final score from this game between these two rivals. And Madison Academy rolls. Your final score, Mad Acad 49, Randolph 7.
You think they were mad after last week's loss?
Oh, absolutely. You got to have some type of motivation to go into the following week. Next week, Madison Academy's got DAR, while Randolph will take on Plainview.
All right, into Morgan County. Let's call it the battle for exit 334 as Priceville High hosts Somerville's AP Brewer High School. First drive of the game, Bulldogs quarterback Sheldon Graham puts the moves on, getting some chunk yardage on the ground. The drive very much alive. It's just 4 plays later, Graham going to hand it off this time to Bronson. Carroll faces virtually no resistance.
None.
The Bulldogs are on the board. They lead 6-0 after a missed extra point. On the ensuing drive, the Brewer Patriots pick up a first down, looking capable of a counterpunch, but disaster strikes. The ball ends up in the hands of the Bulldogs. Jack Eubanks goes the other way with an interception, actually went off a Brewer receiver. He's tackled deep in Patriot territory. Brewer tries its best to hold off what feels like an inevitable score, but eventually the Bulldogs cross the goal line as Bronson, Carroll, and Priceville scores their second touchdown of the night. The Bulldogs led 19-0 at the half en route to a 40-13 blowout victory, their 4th win in the last 5 meetings versus the Patriots. Next week, Priceville going up near the Tennessee State line to play Ardmore, while Brewer will go down to Guntersville. Well, the River City rivalry, one of the most historic high school football clashes in the Valley. We'll see if Austin continues its decade of dominance or Decatur pulled off the upset next on First Down Friday night.
Tune in to On the Hill Live with Dr. Paul A. Bryant for the Alabama A&M home game pregame show. College football season is shifting into high gear this fall with all new matchups between Alabama A&M and your favorite rivals. Celebrate Bulldog Game Day with a live broadcast from Lewis Cruz Stadium on the campus of Alabama A&M University. Catch all the A&M updates, behind-the-scenes interviews, and so much more starting Saturday, September 6th at 8:30 a.m. live and only on Fox 54.
Shopping online for a Purple mattress? We get it. With Purple's unique Gel Flex grid and multiple foam layers, you'll experience effortless sleep that's motion adaptive, temperature balanced, pressure relieving, and ultra supportive. But which Purple mattress is right for you? Come to Denver Mattress and test for yourself. And during Purple's Labor Day sale, save up to $500 on select mattresses. Shop Purple at Denver Mattress, the easiest way to find your perfect Purple.
I would have to hold my back as I got off the rug, but I didn't want to stop sitting on the floor because that's where I do most of my teaching. After I decided my pain was too much, I went to the doctor, and the doctor said it might be my feet, suggested that I do visit the Good Feet store. After I went to the Good Feet store, I realized that you don't have to live in constant pain. They took my pain away.
Hip, knee, or back pain? See if Arch Supports can help you at the Good Feet store.
Keep summer in gear at the Nissan End of Summer Sales Event. With a Rogue that offers more standard power than CR-V in Tucson. Frontier with a standard V6 unlike Tacoma. And an IIHS Top Safety Pick Plus like Pathfinder or Murano. It's no wonder why J.D. Power named Nissan #1 in new vehicle quality. Hurry in to the Nissan End of Summer Sales Event. Now get 0% APR for 60 months on select popular models or get $3,500 customer cash on Frontier.
Workplace injuries can happen at any time. Regenesis can help you get back on your feet quickly.
Recovery time is very expensive for businesses and individuals that are self-employed. And so businesses, we can get your employee back on the job very quickly without 6 months off the job and enormous medical costs. These procedures are very, very cost effective.
Free yourself of joint pain with Regenesis Gold Standard Stem Cell Therapy. Call or click today to make your appointment with Dr. Charles Lee.
First Down Friday night is sponsored by Regenesis.
And welcome back, everyone. We had a few rivalry games during week 1 of the high school football season, one of the biggest in the Valley, taking place across the river over in Decatur.
Yeah, the River City rivalry between Decatur and Austin high schools has been played every year for the last 60 years. And over the last decade, the Austin Black Bears, they've dominated, winning 9 of the last 10 bouts. Let's see if the status quo continues. 61st annual River City rivalry this year. It's at Ogle Stadium. Second quarter, Black Bears up 17-0. Kadir Lyle fires a strike toward the sideline. Peyton Macklin makes the catch, gets enough to move the chains. First down Austin, now down towards the goal line, and you're going to want to watch this, Mo. Get out of the way of the freight train. Aiden Davis will not be denied, tumbling into the end zone to extend the lead. Austin goes up 23-zip. The Black Bears force a punt the ensuing drive. They have the chance to blow the doors wide open in this game, but Decatur makes a big defensive play. It's Braden Simpson picking up Austin, flying up the field. A block in the back will bring the ball back to midfield, but maybe some momentum going to the half. But to quote the great Lee Corso in his last week on college game day. Not so fast, my friend. Very next play, Decatur's quarterback throwing it up, and Caleb Caudle returns it into Red Raider territory in the interception, zapping virtually any hope of Decatur getting on the board in that quarter. And with less than 10 seconds left in the first half, the Black Bears are going to hit pay dirt once more. This time it's Christian Gibbs taking the direct snap from inside the 5. Austin led 30-0 at the half. Whoa. Yep, and it's a River City rocking by Austin. They go on to win by a final of 47-6. They've now won 10 of the last 11 River City rivalry games. Next week, Austin, they're going to go up to Harvest to play Sparkman, while Decatur leaves the viewing area to play Jasper.
All right, we had a blowout in the Madison Academy Randolph rivalry, blowout in the River City rivalry. What about the one in the shows?
The River rivalry.
Yes, Muscle Shoals taking on Florence last night. Brianni Jones into the end zone for a score. He puts the Trojans up 7-0. Later, they would kick a field goal and make it 10-0. Florence, they've got the ball trying to answer. John Carter Goolsby can't find a wide open man. He's just scrambling.
Dancing back there.
Yeah, and you can't throw up a duck because here's what happened. Interception. Man. And not only is it interception by Christian Pritchard, he's going to take it all the way back, and he's a lucky recipient of a pick six, everyone. 20-0. Muscle Shoals on top. Their fans are loving it on a Thursday night. On to the third quarter now. Trojans with the ball. Cade Clemens going to Jashad Samples. Deep pass down the far sideline. That'll set them up in the red zone. Couple plays later, the handoff will go to Davion Reynolds, and he knows how to find the end zone. 27-0 at that point. Let's check out your final score. We had another blowout in a rivalry. This time it happened last night. Muscle Shoals goes on to win by a final 34-7 over Florence. Next week, Muscle Shoals will take on Columbia, while Florence will take on Albertville. All right, the Valleyhead Tigers visiting the Section Lions. Both teams looking to get their first wins of the season.
Oh, small school bout in Northeast Alabama.
You know it. Valleyhead quarterback William Titan Blevins has his team in range. He throws it up, but it's intercepted by Hunter Lundy, and he gives the Lions a possession. This would be the result of the following drive. A high snap on the punt, and Lundy has to go after it. He'll try and make a play to get out of it, but his pass will be incomplete, just comes up short. Turnover on downs right there. Good hustle play on that one. Some offense now. Blevins pass it over to Kaysen McElrath, and he finds some space, cuts it back across the field for a first down as the first quarter comes to an end. We are tied at 0. Valleyhead trying to capitalize on this drive. It's fourth down. Blevins' pass will fall incomplete. Braxton Rowell was there on the coverage. When we left, nobody had scored, but somebody scored at the end of this game. Let's check out your final score, everyone. Valleyhead goes on to win by a final of 14-6. Next week, Valleyhead will take on Galesville, while Section will take on Pisgah.
And Mountain tonight as Fife hosted Pisgah. That's our game of the week, and it's coming up next on First Down Friday night.
It was a fantastic Friday afternoon across North Alabama, Southern, Middle Tennessee. Is that fantastic weather going to stick with us as we head into your Labor Day weekend? We'll talk about it in just a couple of minutes.
First Down Friday night is sponsored by Bank Independent.
I'm Ultima Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Every time one of my children started driving, it was terrifying. I am quite aware of the dangers being on the road. Thousands of accidents happen across the country. We see it every day. These families' lives will be changed in an instant. We fight for these families as if they were our own. We've become America's largest injury law firm by winning cases just like these. If you've been injured in a car accident, call us. Morgan & Morgan, forthepeople.com.
I'm Mike Rowe. Welcome to the most honest commercial you're going to see all day.
Today, we're fixing sagging floors.
The problem is that moisture that we're trying to control has gotten to the wood already, and it's called this side of the home to drop. So if you have cracks around your door frame, if you have those squeaky floors or bouncy floors, most of the time we can fix that.
Get a free and honest inspection with AFS, a Groundworks company.
Every winning team starts with trust, strength, and going the distance.
So at Coleman and Fayetteville, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, we go the distance.
To give you the best price and service guarantee. Tailgating just got better with Ram trucks up to $18,000 off, or score big with a 25 Jeep Wrangler up to $10,000 off. With 2 dealerships you can trust.
And 1 team you can count on. With unbeatable service.
Unbeatable pricing, that's winning.
Drive a little.
Save a lot.
Now, the Tennessee Valley's certified most accurate forecast from the Fox 54 Weather Impact Team.
We got to enjoy plenty of sunshine this Friday afternoon, and that allowed temperatures to climb into the mid and upper 80s. Still below average, but a little warmer today compared to what we've seen over the last couple of days. We're going to maintain some of that warmth as we head into the weekend. Saturday, I've got a high temperature right around 89. We're going to start the day in the low and mid 60s with plenty of sunshine. Maybe a slight increase in the amount of cloud cover across the Tennessee Valley as we head into your Sunday. Once again, starting the day in the low and mid 60s. We're climbing into the mid and upper 80s. I've got a high temperature right around 87 degrees. Now, as we head into your Sunday, there is also a small opportunity for rain in the forecast. Better opportunities for rain as we head into your Labor Day. I know that's not the news that anybody wants to hear. Maybe you have outdoor plans. Don't cancel them just yet, but you should definitely have some sort of a backup plan. Otherwise, 85 degrees on Labor Day, back into the lower 80s Tuesday through Friday of next week, 82 next Tuesday, 80 degrees next Wednesday. Holding on to fairly healthy opportunities for rain next Tuesday and Wednesday. Rain chances drop off by the time we get to next Thursday and Friday.
All right, thanks, Jordan. Tonight in the Sand Mountain region, Fife and Pisk squaring off in an early season non-region battle with those bragging rights on the line.
Yeah, the Red Devils and Eagles have just 21 miles and a county line between them. Over the last couple of years, this annual matchup has actually turned into one of the more anticipated of the season.
Indeed. So let's take you out for all the action. You remember last year, Pisgah came up with the big victory.
They did. The Fife Red Devils go into the second quarter leading 29-28. This is the first play of the second half as Ryder Gibson takes the snap, runs it all the way for the score. You get the two-point conversion as well. Fife instantly adds 8 to their lead. It's 37-28 as we watch some push-ups. The very next offensive snap for the Red Devils, Gibson keeps, finds a hole. The Eagles can't catch him. Ryder Gibson again going all the way for the touchdown. Fife grabs another two-point conversion. Remember, it was a close game. It's now 45 to 28. Fife has the ball again after we watch the adoring fans in DeKalb County. He takes the ball and he can go all the way, not for the touchdown, but to the 1 yard line. He is unstoppable. He might be the 3A player of the year this year. We'll just wait and see. And then the next play, it's going to be in for the touchdown. The two-point conversion is added by him, and all of a sudden it is 52-28. Let's go in the third quarter, Mo. There's even more to watch.
Good God.
Gibson once more stiffs arm a defender. He's off to the races. He'll get stopped near the 20-yard line, and that's how the quarter ends. The Red Devils are looking for more, and we have to show Gibson getting a little bit of a breather. He's on the field there going in motion as Maddox Doss keeps it, goes in for a touchdown of his own. Got to give some love to the other guys on the team. Fife goes on to win by a final of 60-28. 60-28. Next week, Pisgah plays Section and Fife plays Collinsville.
Hold on. So you mean to tell me this was 29-28 at the half?
It was. It was a 1-point game at the half. And Mo, you're a math whiz. What does that mean in terms of unanswered points?
I mean, that's 31.
31 unanswered points.
Indeed, indeed. You talk about the Fife offense looking good. That Fife defense did quite well in that situation.
That's ridiculous. I can tell. You know, we talked about Madison Academy being mad about that loss in week 0. I think Paul Benefield and the boys might have been a little upset too because they lost to Maplesville. Let's hear from the Hall of Fame coach right now.
Feels better than losing, I can tell you. Always, kids needed to win. They was down and out a little bit last week, so, a win makes everybody feel a little better and practice a little harder. Offense looked pretty good. Looked like we blocked a little bit better, but, still got a lot of things to work on, a lot of mistakes.
I love that, man. A lot of mistakes, and they win with 60 points.
A very humble Paul Benefield. All right, let's head to Guntersville. It's a battle of the Wildcats. Fort Payne in town, and we've got video compliments at FPTV.
Well, that's really fast.
Yeah, indeed. Guntersville opening kickoff. Grayson Green has nothing but space and opportunity in front of him. 95-yard kickoff return for a touchdown. Guntersville on top 7-0. Can Fort Payne rebound? The answer is yes. Caden Adams up the gut. He won't be stopped. Touchdown, Fort Payne. We're tied at 7. Into the second quarter, Guntersville in the red zone. Street Smith throwing the fade to the back of the end zone. He's got Dadrian Waller, the 6'5" Cincinnati commit, coming down with a touchdown. 14-7. Guntersville's Wildcats are back on top. If you don't know, both of these teams are the Wildcats. Yeah, that's why I'm saying Guntersville and Fort Payne, if you're just curious on that one. Fast forward to the fourth. Guntersville in striking distance. Street Smith rolling out to his left, and who's going to find? None other than Dadrian Waller, and he's going to get into the end zone for a score. 21-10 at that point.
The light show, baby.
Indeed. Everybody got those LED lights nowadays. Can't wait to see what Alabama A&M's looks like next week.
Great.
In the meantime, Guntersville goes on to win the Battle of Wildcats by a final of 21-10. Next week, Guntersville will take on Brewer. Fort Payne, they've got a bye, so they'll take on Southside Gadsden in the following week.
Alrighty, we're going to sneak in a quick commercial break. When we return, we'll feature one of the best bands in the Tennessee Valley in the First Down Friday Night Spirit Spotlight.
For over 75 years, we've served this place we all call home. Bank Independent. We're invested in you.
With McValue at McDonald's, you'll get deals on breakfast, which comes in handy when you've got the whole family in town.
Buy one, add one for $1. Now with sausage McGriddles and more breakfast favorites. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Honey?
Wait, what?
With COVID-19 and my heart disease, I'm not going to wait. If it's COVID, Paxlovid.
Paxlovid is an oral treatment for adults with mild to moderate COVID-19 and a high risk factor for it becoming severe. It does not prevent COVID-19.
My symptoms are mild now. I'm not risking it.
Paxlovid must be taken within the first 5 days of symptoms and helps stop the virus from multiplying in your body. Taking Paxlovid with certain medicines can lead to serious or life-threatening side effects or affect how it or other medicines work, including hormonal birth control. Tell your doctor about all medicines, vitamins, and herbal supplements you take, as certain tests or dosage changes of your other medicines may be needed. Tell them if you have kidney or liver problems, HIV-1, are or plan to be pregnant or breastfeed. Don't take Paxlovid if allergic to its ingredients. Stop taking and call your doctor right away if you have allergic reaction symptoms. Serious side effects can include allergic reactions, some severe like anaphylaxis and liver problems. These are not all the possible side effects, so talk to your doctor.
If it's COVID, Paxlovid.
Ask your doctor today.
What have we got?
The Andersons. All night tossing and turning, bad backs, sleep score at an all-time low.
Round up the team.
At Denver Mattress, going undercover is literally how we solve problems.
And we find sleepers waking up with aches and pains. We turn to the Tempur-Pedic Adapt, designed for ultimate pressure relief that uniquely adapts to your body's pressure points.
And right now, save up to $700 on select Tempur-Pedic adjustable mattress sets. And get a $300 gift. Denver Mattress, the easiest way to get the right Tempur-Pedic.
You deserve a break and the best deals of the season. Get to Aqua Living's Labor Day sale, where every hot tub and swim spa is proudly made by hardworking Americans. Save up to $3,500 on luxury hot tubs. 21 models priced under $49.99. Swim spas from $216 per month. This Labor Day, relax the easy way with plug-in power spas. No special wiring or extra installation needed. 60-month 0% financing. In-house financing. 100% approvals regardless of credit history. Don't miss Aqua Living's Labor Day sale. Visit shophottubs.com.
On weather impact alert days, watch extended coverage on FOX54+.
First Down Friday Night is sponsored by Regenesis.
Welcome back, everyone. To celebrate 10 years of First Down Friday Night, we're adding a brand new segment to our weekly show.
Yeah, that's right. This year we are showing love to the bands, cheerleaders, color guard, and others with our Spirit Spotlight. Here's Kanisha Dees.
Thank you, Mo and Nick. All this season on First Down Friday Night, we'll put the spotlight on the young men and women who get our spirits soaring. They're the ones who pump up the crowd, especially during halftime. We're talking the band, color guard, cheer squad, dancers, you name it. Tonight, our spotlight is on the Albertville High School Aggie Band. Hear that sound? That was at today's pep rally before the big game. A lot goes into the sights and sounds that you experience. Lots of prep for the Pep. We spoke with some of the members of the roughly 350-member band on how they bring the spirit to the stands and beyond.
It's game day. A rivalry game at Albertville High School.
I'm in the Aggie band. There's a big difference right there.
And the sound, the energy, the sequence from the Aggie band starts with senior drum major Landon McCann.
I have to be good energy so the band will get it, and then the cheerleaders will get it, and all the crowd gets it. And it's really this big machine, and it's very amazing.
Part of that sequence includes the color guard.
We say as the color guard, we're the visual of the band. Like, people are looking at us. We have big 6-foot poles, the big silks, and they're glittery, and we're in sparkly uniforms. So if you're not bringing the energy, then the crowd isn't going to give energy back.
Lead color guard Callie Camp says for her, it's exhilarating to kick off the entertainment.
So for pregame, we stand on the field while the band is playing behind us, and for us, it's kind of like the first taste of what the audience feels from us.
The director of bands, Taylor Cash, has been leading young talent for 16 years. He says the Aggie band does a lot of preparation before every performance.
Yeah, we started mid-July getting prepared. In May, we did a spring camp. We're always looking to, step it up from the year before. This year's show title is Fuego, so it's music all about fire. We try to, make every year a little different, a little better, a little bigger than years before.
And for Landon, it's more than a performance. It's a passion.
The first time ever conducting and realizing this is really what I want to do. This isn't just a thought. This isn't this is for sure what I want to do.
I thoroughly enjoyed seeing them in action. This was our first Spirit Spotlight. If you like what you see, feel free to share with us a Spirit group we could profile next week. We'd love to showcase your favorite band, cheer squad, and color guard.
Thanks, Kanisha. Let's take you out to the Joe now. Thursday night action. St. John Paul II taking on the Madison County. First quarter, Falcons up by 1. Tigers with the ball. Jackson Hastings throws one across the middle, and it's intercepted by Joey Ross. And Ross is going to run it back 31 yards all the way down to the 9-yard line. First and goal, JP2. Now that drive would stall, Nick, so Jack Donatelli coming on and nailing a short field goal. Falcons extend their lead, making it 10-6. As some local Catholic priests look on from the stands. Yes, you can't have a JP2 game without the clergy. Amen. Indeed. Madison County, though, they will respond in the second quarter with a long drive capped off by Keontae Hill. 2-point try was no good. Tigers led 12-10. Back come the Falcons, capping off a long drive of their own with this 5-yard run by Joey Ross. St. John Paul led 17-12 midway in the second quarter. But as you check out your final score, it was Madison County who outscored at JP2 29-7 over the last 2.5 quarters. The Tigers go on to win by a final 41-27. Next week, Madison County will take on North Jackson. JP2, they've got Westminster Christian.
When we return, we're going to head to Joe Davis Stadium. Huntsville City Schools match up in a rivalry game. So keep it locked.
Tune in to On the Hill Live with Dr. Paul A. Bryant for the Alabama A&M home game pregame show. College football season is shifting into high gear this fall with all new matchups between Alabama A&M and your favorite rivals. Celebrate Bulldog Game Day with a live broadcast from Lewis Crew Stadium on the campus of Alabama A&M University. Catch all the A&M updates, behind-the-scenes interviews, and so much more starting Saturday, September 6th at 8:30 a.m. live and only on Fox 54.
To everyone who appreciates a handcrafted meal, are you ready for a taste of Wisconsin?
Butterburgers cooked fresh, just the way you like.
The way you love.
Definitely love. And our thick and creamy frozen custard, we make it for you all throughout the day.
All day.
All day, every day.
Put it in the extra work and not cutting corners.
Takes a little longer.
But it's how we've always done it at Culver's. Because making your meal with care shows how much we care.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
Shop the Rooms to Go Labor Day sale this Friday to Monday and get valuable Labor Day bonus coupons in your mailbox, online, or on the Rooms to Go app. Coupons good Friday to Monday Labor Day. Coupons that save you big money on great-looking furniture. Shop now and get extra savings with your bonus coupons. Plus, to make buying even easier, finance interest-free until March 2030. Use your Rooms to Go Labor Day bonus coupons Friday to Monday.
Calhoun Community College is everywhere. Local, regional, in person, online. With students in just about every state in America. The nation's top degree in advanced manufacturing. Nursing test scores exceed the national average. Workforce training leading to good paying jobs. Classes that transfer to 4-year universities. Affordable, quality education. Where you want it, when you want it. Calhoun Community College. Transforming lives, shaping futures.
Breaking into programming, brand new tornado warning.
Go ahead and be in your safe place immediately. This is on the ground, and this is a tornado emergency.
Pretty significant amount of damage.
Showing you just how dangerous it is. Our FOX54 weather team has been tracking these intense wind conditions.
Spring severe weather season is upon us.
On Weather Impact Alert Days, stream extended coverage on Fox 54 Plus. Download on your TV and watch for free.
First Down Friday night is sponsored by Publix.
Welcome back, fans. Turned out by the hundreds to see West Morgan go against Brooks out in Killen, with many Lions leaving the stadium at halftime because, well, it was a blowout. Rebels up 33-7. They carry the ball into the end zone many times tonight. Strong game from Makari Johnson, taking the ball multiple times for the West Morgan Rebels as they lead 40-7 now after the touchdown. The Brooks Lions coaching staff none too pleased about that. They had some passes mixed in, but West Morgan didn't get very far throwing the ball at this point, as Brooks High School had a decent running game as well with Jeremiah Adair, but they just couldn't quite make it into the end zone, so the drive stalls. Crowd, though, from out in Killen, still cheering their boys on. West Morgan, on the other hand, scoring again. Tayshawn McDaniel catching the TD pass, 47-7.
I'm shocked.
Yeah, exactly. Very much shocked on that one. The Lions couldn't move the ball much on their passing plays, with West Morgan's Cole Thorne securing the interception from the Lions, and there were fumbles. Those existed too, with Benjamin Johnston taking the ball back from Brooks. Let's take a look at your final score in this one, as West Morgan goes on to win by the final of 47-21. Usually one of the best games, really, on the 4A Region 7 slate. Not in 2025. Once again, final 47-21. Next week, West Morgan going to go to West Limestone. Brooks will go to Town Creek to play Hatton.
All right, a close game for the Hatton Hornets and Deshler Tigers tonight. You know, both teams making a strong entrance onto the field right before the game starts. You know, you got to feel it in your soul when you're all locked up like that. Tigers come out with a short passing game, giving the ball to Gary Reed before he's being brought down by Brendan Pierce. Now, the Tigers also got Gary Reed in for some good long passes, giving Deshler a huge gain down the far side of the field. Hey, fans, how are you feeling about that? Well, we're just looking on.
The crowd goes mild.
Exactly. But Deshler didn't quite make it into the end zone, turning the ball over to Hatton after a strong defensive stand. Then the Tigers defense stopped Hatton. The Hornets getting almost
That's touchback.
Yeah, touchback, like they just could not get it down there. All right, so Hatton with the ball again, and Quindavis Bolden runs it down the far sideline, eludes a tackler, and he is into the end zone for a score. Extra point, though, was no good, so it's only 6-0. Hatton Hornets on top. Very next drive, though, Deshler, they would get the ball all the way down to the red zone. It's Price Thornton running it. Do I want to pass it? No, I want to run it again. Put the spin move on because he hit circle on the PlayStation controller and get to the end zone. They got the extra point. It was 7-6 at that point. Let's check out your final score, everyone, as Deshler goes on to win by a final of 35-28. Next week, Deshler will take on Danville in the Battle of DHS, while Hatton will take on Brooks. Off the building, Frank Stadium we go for Mae Jemison and Huntsville High. Panthers led 7-0 late in the second quarter. They will go for it in the red zone, 4th and 1. Luis Jackson Spencer is met at the line by Nick Smith and Marquez Crum, and Huntsville cannot convert. Mae Jemison takes over. Now, Tavarian Moore Langford will mishandle the snap right here. He scoops it up, and then all of a sudden, he is off to the races.
Oh, burners.
Yes, he puts on the burners. He'll pick up 45 yards on the play, but it's all for nothing. We got a hanky on the field. Holding on Mae Jemison. so they're forced to punt. Huntsville has time for one play, maybe two. Wyatt Smith connected with Jevin Reed. Reed is stripped. Michael Crum Jr. picks it up, and he's going to try to run it back. You hear the buzzer going off in the background. He'll pick up about 20 yards on the play, and that's how the first half ended with the Huntsville Panthers going into the locker room up 7-0. Let's check out your final score from Milton Frank. Huntsville goes on to win by a final of 23-6. Next week, you talk about rivalry games. Huntsville and Grissom will pack the house next week right here in Huntsville, while May Jemison will take on Hazel Green. Jackson Olin showed up a few minutes before kickoff, and Hartzell was ready. And guess what? They really did a thing on Jackson Olin. We've got highlights from that, plus Scottsboro and North Jackson. We've got highlights from that game, too. Stay tuned.
My name is Andy Titleman. There was a forklift accident. It broke my foot as well as about 3 toes. I was in terrible pain. I didn't know quite what to do. Before I hired Morgan & Morgan, I did call a few other places. The other places denied helping me. I called Morgan & Morgan, and they accepted me kind of like with open arms. I don't believe I could have done it without Morgan & Morgan. There is a reason I called Morgan & Morgan. They are for the people. They showed me that they were for me.
Shopping online for a Purple mattress? We get it. With Purple's unique Gel Flex grid and multiple foam layers, you'll experience effortless sleep that's motion adaptive, temperature balanced, pressure relieving, and ultra supportive. But which Purple mattress is right for you? Come to Denver Mattress and test for yourself.
And during Purple's Labor Day sale, save up to $500 on select mattresses.
Shop Purple at Denver Mattress, the easiest way to find your perfect Purple.
You deserve a break and the best deals of the season. Get to Aqua Living's Labor Day sale, where every hot tub and swim spa is proudly made by hardworking Americans. Save up to $3,500 on luxury hot tubs. 21 models priced under $49.99. Swim spas from $216 per month. This Labor Day, relax the easy way with plug and power spas. No special wiring or extra installation needed. 60 months, 0% financing. In-house financing, 100% approvals regardless of credit history. Don't miss Aqua Living's Labor Day sale. Visit shophottubs.com.
This is Jack's Country, where on game day, no one shows up empty-handed. And if you want to make a real entrance, you bring the classics. Introducing Jack's 8-piece classic wings. Hand-breaded, golden fried, and served 3 crowd-pleasing ways. Honey barbecue, like it just came off the pit. Bold buffalo with a tangy punch. And sweet and spicy, like Southern charm with a kick. All served with our homemade ranch. 8 wings, fries, and ranch for just $8.99. You might want to bring backup. We're Jack's, and we're all about the South.
Then you are under siege. From the minute you hit adulthood, stress, bad sleep, junk food, screens, pressure, it all chips away at your testosterone, your energy, and yeah, your confidence. At Huntsville Men's Clinic, we fight for you. The tired dad, the high performers running on fumes, the gym grinders, the man whom online pills have failed. Huntsville Men's Clinic's friendly staff is on standby. Call right now, 256-368-0333, or go to HuntsvilleMen'sClinic.com. Huntsville Men's Clinic, making it happen.
Welcome back out to Jackson County tonight. The Scottsboro Wildcats ready to take on the North Jackson Chiefs in an in-county rivalry game. The Wildcats fans were showing out. I mean, Jackson County is always such good environments, Mo. We start deep in the first with Jaden Gilbert taking the direct snap. Watch as he bullies his way past the North Jackson defense, get all the way to the 1, and then the next play, the Chiefs don't know what hit him with the Wildcat play. From the Wildcats, Brandon Edmondson Jr. takes it in for a Wildcat touchdown, 7-0 Scottsboro on top. They also make the extra point with 16 seconds left in the first quarter. And as for the Chiefs, who would get much better in the second, this time Colton Harding hands it off to Jaden Gilbert, who nearly slips, is able to get back up and takes it all the way to the house. The extra point is good again, making it Scottsboro 14, North Jackson 0. We love showing extra points.
Get those extra
points.
Gotta
get those extra points, and all the points matter. The mascot even moves in to celebrate the beatdown as the Chiefs and Scottsboro didn't let off the gas in this one. Scottsboro wins it by the final of 28-0 in this one. Next week, North Jackson, they come a little closer here to us. They're going to Gurley, play Madison County. Scottsboro going to go down to Boaz.
All right, down to Morgan County we go now. Hartzell taking on Jackson Olin. Jackson Olin actually got there a little late, so this game didn't start till about 7:15. Jaden Morris finding pay dirt from 3 yards out. Tigers on top, 6-0 early on. More from the Hartselle Tigers. Carter Lee throwing the dart on the post route
touchdown,
to
Hartselle.
Kane Fasciani, 30-yard touchdown, 13-0.
Touchdown, Hartselle.
Tigers on top. Those two were not done. Carter Lee again throwing the fade route to Kane. Falciani in the back of the end zone.
Touchdown, Hartselle.
26 yards on that one. Tigers led 23-0. Jackson Olin didn't really get many opportunities in scoring position. Inside the Hartselle 30 right here, Darian Lewis takes a handoff, and he's tackled for a loss by Braylon Swopes. Hartselle will take over. Tigers trying to get that 30 burger before the half. Carter Lee connects with Jai Morrow for a
touchdown, Hartselle. Okay, just so everyone knows, we love the Hartselle broadcast crew.
Indeed.
This is just a great impersonation. Impersonation highest form of flattery. Touchdown, Hartselle, 30-0 at the break now.
Indeed, Hartselle goes on to win by a final score of 46-8 at home this evening. Jackson Olin has a bye next week. They'll take on Gardendale the following week. Same situation for Hartselle. They are off next week. They'll take on Columbia on September the 11th.
Now we're going to take you out to Wicks Family Field at Joe Davis Stadium, where the Columbia Eagles look to end their long losing streak against the Huffman Vikings. At first, it looked like the Eagles might just be able to do it. Huffman looks to convert on 4th down when Thurzinho Catchings tackles the quarterback for a loss on downs, giving Columbia the ball right back.
I thought it was a fumble. I didn't think his knee was down yet.
I'm guessing the knee was down. Anyway, the Eagles, however, could not do anything with it. The game remained scoreless through the end of the first quarter. That changes midway through the second when Jaquavion Fan intercepts a pass for Huffman. We see him right there boxing out, and then later, actually, this is the touchdown. Vikings go in for the touchdown there. Marcus McDonald to McKidrick Jackson with 3 minutes to go to the half. Let's take a look at your final score as Huffman goes on to win by a final of 21-10. The losing streak continues for Columbia. Next week, Huffman versus Pinson Valley in a Birmingham area game. Columbia going to go out to Muscle Shoals. We're going to wrap up the show to look at more final scores from around the valley next.
I'm Mike Rowe. Welcome to the most honest commercial you're going to see all day.
Today, we're fixing sagging floors.
The problem is that moisture that we're trying to control has gotten to the wood already, and it's called this side of the home to drop. So if you have cracks around your door frame, if you have those squeaky floors or bouncy floors, most of the time we can fix that.
Get a free and honest inspection with AFS, a Groundworks company.
If you're suffering from neuropathy, you might feel burning, numbness, and tingling in your legs and feet. You might also experience pain and loss of balance, putting you at risk for dangerous falls. This can affect your ability to walk, drive, and enjoy life. No matter the cause of your neuropathy, 3 common factors are lack of blood flow, lack of oxygen, and damaged nerve signaling. Many people are frustrated with their diagnosis because their doctor tells them the same thing every time. You have neuropathy, here is some medication, and you have to live with this. But there are solutions out there, and we may be able to help. If you're tired of medications that only mask your symptoms and are ready to try a proven treatment protocol that can stop and reverse neuropathy, please pick up the phone today. My name is Dr. Joshua Rood. My wife, Dr. Molly, and I have years of experience treating patients like you at our clinic, and we want to help you take control of your health and live with vitality again.
First Down Friday Night is sponsored by Publix.
I love the grand score.
All right, so there's a recap of several scores from around the area, and just like that, now week 1 is officially in the books for the Alabama High School Athletic Association football season.
Yeah, next week for a lot of teams, region play begins. So this is when all of a sudden it starts getting real. Yeah, we have some rivalries in the first couple weeks, but starting with the region play, that's you got to get in the top 4, and then you get in the playoffs, and you can eventually play for a blue mat.
Exactly, and when you talk about every week matters, it really, really does, especially when we have several regions that have 7, 8, even 9 teams.
Yeah, I say that Brooks, West Morgan has 9, and so.
Also Madison County, St. John Paul.
So multiple just in the viewing area have 9. So it's even tougher to get in the playoffs. So these region games are going to mean even more.
Indeed. Real quick, a big weekend for college football. Alabama at Florida State. He will be there. Check out his highlights tomorrow evening and a full recap on Sports Extra on Sunday. Alabama A&M taking on Arkansas on the SEC Network, while UNA will take on West Kentucky. I'll be solo on Sports Extra on Sunday with all highlights and recaps of things going on. And then, hey, I might as well throw Gio Lopez in there preparing for his game on Monday as well.
James Clemens Jet. It'll look good, I bet, this weekend.
Indeed. Hey, for the entire crew, we appreciate you tuning in for the Week 1 edition of First Down Friday night. We'll be right back here with 60 more minutes on next Friday. That's Nick Kuzma. I'm Mo Carter. Have a great night, a great rest of your weekend, and we'll see you next time.